Hi, I'm Mike Maione, and today I have a special Maione magic review. Today we're going to look at the top magic tricks magicians are using to entertain kids 10 and under. I did not pick the top effects. The list is based on a survey of magicians in English-speaking countries around the world. This video is a two-part video. This is part 1 with 6 of the top 12 kids show tricks. Part 2 has the rest of the best tricks for kids shows. Number 12, the miser's dream, also known as the coin pail. I have to admit, this is in my top 5 tricks for kids of all ages. If you don't know the miser's dream, here's a short clip of Al Flasso doing it.
This one, bottom of the little can, of course. That's a little harder. Look up in the air and no, let him come down. Ah, look at this one over there. Look at this one over here. Look at that one. Take it out, leave it there, blow the other one in there. It's all right, it's all right. How do you feel? No good, oh my. 3 minutes, he says. Look at this. Give me a hand here. Blow the other one in there. Oh, it's all right. Ah, no good. How do you feel?
What makes the miser's dream so wonderful is that there are so many different ways to perform the trick. Your presentation might include a coin wand or a magic wand, half dollars, dollar coins. You can hide and steal coins from your pockets or a coin tray or a clip on your belt. You can load coins into the pockets of your spectators. You can produce giant coins at the end of your trick or spring dollars. The classic version of the trick uses a champagne bucket, but any container can be used. You can use an old coffee can. You can go to your local home goods store and get a stainless steel container used to hold kitchen utensils. You can even make a transparent bucket, as my friend Dave Levitan did. And if you're having trouble holding and dropping coins inconspicuously into the bucket, you can buy a bucket with spring-loaded chambers that hold coins so that you can drop them effortlessly into the bucket one at a time. You can even do the trick impromptu with a coffee mug and quarters. Number 11, the egg bag. This is another I include in my top 5. Let's take a look at a bit of Johnny Thompson's routine, which has inspired so many other magicians.
The egg. Watch closely. Is there any doubt the egg went in the bag?
No, it's there.
Can you see the snow white egg in the black interior of the bag? Can you feel it resting on the palm of my hand? Mm-hmm. Would you hold your hand palm upward like this, Kirsty? Just as the shifting sands of the Sahara Desert vanish into the night's trade wind, so doth the egg disappear from my fingertips. People think I hide it somewhere within the folds of the bag. I assure you I do not, but let's check nonetheless. Can you feel the egg inside the bag? Can you feel it?
No.
Look in there. Can you see the snow white egg in the black interior of the bag? Would you reach inside? Would you pull the bag inside out? I will tease and tantalize the corners. Slowly, with your left hand, reach into that bag and take out what you find. Be careful. It's a real egg.
Like the coin pail, the egg bag is a great trick for any age audience. A little variation in your script, and you can do a silly routine for kids or a more serious routine for teens and adults. There are lots of egg bags on the market. The Maione egg bag seems to be the preferred design because it's easy enough to get even a large egg into and out of the pocket that conceals the egg. But there are lots of designs. Trial and error is probably the best way to find out which egg bag best suits you. Most magicians do a pretty standard presentation, producing an egg from a seemingly empty pouch, vanishing it, and having the spectator do the same, much to her surprise. But talented performers like Eric DeCamps put a spin on the effect with a finale that will stump everyone, even those well acquainted with the effect. Number 10, the change bag. There are countless ways to use a change bag, but it's not a trick per se. Rather, it's a utility prop. Here is a bit of David Ginn doing a popular change bag trick, the mismade flag.
Anyway, this is the bag, and those are the handkerchiefs. Let me have red. I'm going to put red inside here. We're going to make an American flag by magic. White. And there goes white. And finally, the baloo. I'm going to take the baloo, put it in here with the red and the white. I'm going to wave my hand like this. In fact, I'm going to give you a little flag right here. Take this little flag right here, wave it over the top, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Look, the flag comes out. It's red, it's white, and there it is. Red, white, and blue. Da-da! Look at that. What's wrong?
The mismade flag is a classic change bag presentation, but the change bag can be used anytime items need to be changed or forced. So countless routines are possible. There are lots of different change bags on the market. They come in varying sizes, quality. Some have zippers on the bottom, some do not. They come in various colors and shapes, and some with 2 or 3 compartments. The standard change bag has a handle that screams magic prop, but it can be operated single-handedly, turned inside out, and shown to be empty. And the spectator can even reach inside and remove the changed item, which probably is why it's still popular. Number 9, the Axtell Magic Drawing Board. This is another that makes my top 5 list. Here's a short bit of Steve Axtell, the board's creator.
His eyes are moving right. That's a drawing. Come on. Now, when we do this drawing...
Just woo.
Is that right? Sure. Okay, I'll go along with you. Right. The eyes are moving, right. Huh? You think? Oh. Are you alive? Right on. Oh!
As you can see, it's a whiteboard that is more or less a puppet. Although I've learned a little ventriloquism and use it when I perform, it's really not necessary to be a vent. The magic drawing board comes with a recording that you play when you perform. All you have to do is move the mouth and eyes to match the recording. Most performers ditch the audio or modify it to suit their presentation. One of the top children's magicians in New York, Magic Al Garber, is not a vent, and he uses the drawing board in many of his shows. He merely turns away from the audience and looks directly at the board when he talks. When he uses the board, he has kids in stitches. Number 8, the die box. If you are unfamiliar with the die box, have a look at this short clip.
In a moment, this die is going to disappear from this box where I'll place it in full view. It will fly invisibly through the air and land in this hat. And you will not see a thing, which of course is exactly what invisible means. But before I go any further, let me just open up the box and show you. You'll notice that it has doors at the front, doors at the back. It's also got 2 compartments, and there is nothing at all inside it. If I close those up, and if we retrieve the die, and I slide it inside, all we have to do now is wait a few moments for the magic to happen. If we listen, we might even hear it. Can you hear anything? I thought I heard something, did you? The back doors then open up the front and show that there really is nothing there, and the die has very definitely disappeared. Where's it gone to? Well, you may remember at the beginning that I said it would fly invisibly through the air and arrive in the hat, which is exactly what it's done.
This is often called the sucker die box because the audience gets sucked into believing they have figured out your trick just by the noise the prop makes as you tilt it left and then right. Then, of course, you prove them wrong. It can be a lot of fun if it's not overdone. Most performers follow the basic presentation, but some magicians make it special with a story that is entertaining and takes the sucker sting out of it. The best example of this is John Bundy's routine. Even adults enjoy it. Like the other props we discussed, die boxes come in many shapes and sizes and configurations. However, if I were to buy one today, I would definitely get one that uses a Rubik's Cube instead of a die. In my view, Rubik's Cubes makes much more sense than an oversized die, and it can easily be part of a larger Rubik's Cube routine. Number 7, cut and restored rope. Here's a clip of Christopher T. Magician, a great family magician, doing a cut and restored rope.
To do this trick, you're gonna need a pair of scissors and a piece of rope. It's called the famous cut and restored rope trick. That's why you need scissors and a rope. Take the scissors and cut the rope right there in the middle. Just like that. And to make sure it's super duper extra cut, we're gonna cut even more off the middle, and then we're gonna cut even more off the middle. In fact, we're gonna cut even more off by magic. Ha-ta-da, ta-da! Wow. All I have to do is tap my hand with the magic scissors. Ow, oh, those are sharp. You know what? I'll just put them under my armpit. So, ooh, those are, you know what? Just get your parents to help. Those are sharp, okay? Poor cat. And the rope slowly goes back together.
Now, I was a bit surprised to see this trick appear in so many magicians' top 5 tricks for kids. But it has lots of virtues. It's compact and takes up little space in your case. A routine can be as long or as short as you like. It can be combined with a few knot tricks. It can be done solo or with the help of a spectator. And it's perfect for anyone who has a funny character like Christopher T. Magician, who can joke and act silly while he's performing. The trick can stand on its own, or it can be used to introduce other rope tricks, like the lassoed card or the professor's nightmare. If you enjoyed those 6, I hope you'll look at part 2. Part 2 has the rest of the dozen magic tricks magicians like best for kids shows. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, and hit the bell icon so YouTube will remind you when I post a new review. Please like and share the video, and feel free to comment. I like to read what you say, and I will likely respond, especially if you have a question. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep making magic.